Game on, I'm sorry. No, we just scored.
So what's up with the jersey with the Texans game?
Hey, look. This is just for Pat. I'm not supporting Tech, but yeah, I'm watching the game too. But go ahead. Yeah. I best up words to the game was showing the Tech in front. Everybody was getting on me, so I had to flip it around.
Xavier, can you take us through that touchdown play? I mean, it seems like off the line scrimmage, you sort of had a game plan already of the way that's going to unfold. Can you just take us through what you're thinking pre-snap and then how that unfolds?
Yeah, we originally were calling that play for man, but they ended up going zone. So I just tried to kind of get a feel for like what they were going to do in the zone. And I just seen like an open area and just try to rush to it.
When did you recognize it was going to be zone?
When they yelled out, zone it.
Maybe the most impressive catch you had was the one where you couldn't get your foot down in bounds. But he was talking about the trust he has to make a contested catch like that. Has Nuke helped you at all with that, getting here too? Because he's a master at that.
Yeah, man, he's been trying to get me right with it. But just continue to build on that, just to show him that I could be able to make those catches and just be a guy to rely on.
Patrick has said that he really felt like it slowed down for you. What do you think has allowed that to happen for you and how to click today?
Man, I feel like I just got all these old heads in the room, so they kind of just making it real easy for me. Just understanding the game and just learning the nuances of everything and just getting a better feel for everything.
You're seeing what Marquise went through, or Hollywood went through and everything, and how much he's been a mentor for you. How excited was it for you to see him back on the field? How much has he helped you even being injured throughout your NFL career?
Right, like you said, he's been a mentor to me. Hollywood was like a big brother to me, so he's kind of just helped me out and just kind of gave me pep talks. As you seen, like when I was mic'd up, he was like, make this play with the ball. So just like the little things like that, man, it was amazing to have him back.
See him out there today.
Yeah, it was amazing just to have him back out there.
Xavier, DeAndre said that he's your harshest critic. Can you take me through kind of what he means by that?
He's my what?
DeAndre said he's your harshest critic.
Yeah. He always gets on me like, I could catch the ball, like, you should have caught it like this. So he just tries to get on me and make sure I'm at my best at all times.
What do you think about that?
Man, it's like a big brother relationship. I like it.
Xavier, what did it say about Patrick that he played today and played the way he did based on dealing with the injuries? You've seen some of that, but
right.
It seems like a little something more.
Man, now it's just Patrick being Patrick.
You briefly left with your own ankle injury.
Nah, I'm good. I'm all good.
Did you feel any pressure? I mean, if Pat's going to play with an ankle
Ain't no pressure, man. Ain't no pressure.
Given the way you came into the league, Xavier, with the 40-yard dash record, how much do you think you're proving not only to the rest of the league, but to yourself that you can get open in all three levels because you have catches and obviously the short and the intermediate?
I feel like for me, it's not more of like proving, it's just showing. I feel like I kind of knew I had that nuance in my game. It's just me showing everybody I could do it.
That slant route you caught?
Man, I wanted to score on that one so bad.
That looked like some of the best timing you've had with Pat, where you were full stride.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's coming?
Yeah, I feel like our chemistry and our confidence with each other is building, and it's just going to keep growing every week.
Xavier, what do you think about this offense now with Hollywood back?
Man, it just opens up a lot more. They can't just take away one deep ball on one side of the field, so they just got to prepare for both of us now.
Xavier, 14-1 on this, obviously having Hollywood back. What can his team do now in the last couple weeks of the year?
Man, like you said, 14-1 and 8-0 at home, man. Shout out to the fans. But what can we do? The sky's the limit. We control our destiny. I feel like we're a hard football team to beat, and we just got to keep going and stacking.
Last one, anyone? What does preparation look like for you guys on the short week?
Oh, man. So I can't even tell you. I never had nothing like this. 3 games in 10 days. I never had nothing like this. So I couldn't tell you.
Thanks, Xavier.
Appreciate it.
Hey there, Chiefs fan. What a game we had on Saturday, right? The Texans versus Chiefs matchup wasn't just another game, it was a statement. With a 27-19 win, Kansas City showed why they're the reigning champs. And let's be honest, watching Mahomes step onto that field with a high ankle sprain already had us holding our breath. But here's a question for you. What were you expecting when the game started? Were you nervous about his injury, or did you think Mahomes would pull off something magical as usual? Let me know in the comments. This game had everything: drama, grit, and moments that left us speechless. So, buckle up because we're breaking it all down. And I want to hear from you too. Stick around and join the conversation. Let's talk about Mahomes. Seriously, does this guy even feel pain? 9 plays into the first drive, he's scrambling on a 3rd and 13, picking up 12 yards. And just like that, the tone was set. Did you see that touchdown run? His longest in the regular season, and it came with a group of Texans defenders closing in on him at the goal line. The man is unstoppable. Now, here's where it gets even better, Xavier Worthy. He's coming alive late in his rookie season, just like Rashee Rice did last year. Worthy had double-digit targets again, racking up 65 yards and a score. Do you think he's on track to be Mahomes' next favorite weapon? Drop a yes or no in the comments. And let's not forget Marquise Brown. His first 2 catches as a Chief were clutch, moving the chains on 4th and 3rd downs. He may not have put up huge numbers, but those plays could be the start of something exciting for this offense. With Mahomes leading the way and these guys stepping up, the Chiefs' offense looks like it's hitting its stride. What's your favorite Mahomes moment from this game? Let me know below. Now, let's shift gears and talk about the Texans. Honestly, they had their chances, but mistakes kept piling up. CJ Stroud is talented, no doubt, but those 2 interceptions? Brutal. Especially that one in enemy territory right before halftime. It handed the Chiefs a field goal and killed the Texans' momentum. And the penalties? Delay of games, wasted timeouts, it was like they were handing the game over. Oh, and that red zone sack? Stroud running out of bounds instead of throwing it away? Painful to watch. What do you think, rookie growing pains or something more? Then, there was the gut punch, the Tank Dell injury. Just when he was looking like himself. Again, that knee injury on his touchdown catch changed everything. Did you feel the energy shift after that? I did. The Texans scored only 3 more points after. If you're a Texans fan, how would you feel right now? Let's discuss in the comments. Alright, Chiefs fan, let's talk about the unsung heroes of this team, the defense. Sure, we all love Mahomes, but the defense? They've been stepping up in a big way. Remember last week's 6 turnover performance? They followed it up with 2 clutch interceptions against the Texans, one by Jaden Hicks on Houston's first drive and another by Trent McDuffie just before halftime. Both turnovers turned into points. That's 10 points in a game we won by 8. Do the math. And it wasn't just the turnovers. The defense kept the pressure on CJ Stroud all night. Chris Jones and George Karlaftis were relentless, racking up 6 and 5 pressures, respectively. Oh, and how about that corner blitz by Joshua Williams? Sack, game over, comeback shut down. Here's a stat for you. The Chiefs generated pressure on over 56% of Stroud's dropbacks in the second half. Let that sink in. And speaking of records, did you know the Chiefs now hold the NFL record for the most wins, 14, in a season, scoring 30 or fewer points? This defense is making history, and it's about time we give them their flowers. So, here's the question, is this the best defense we've seen in the Mahomes era? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this debate is just getting started. So there you have it, another classic Chiefs performance. Mahomes proved once again why he's the heart of this team, the offense is finding new dimensions, and the defense? Absolutely crushing it. With this win, the Chiefs are just one step away from locking in the AFC's top seed. What do you think, though? Are we looking at another Super Bowl run? And who's been your MVP of the season so far, Mahomes, Chris Jones, or maybe someone else? Let me know in the comments. Before you go, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and share this video with your fellow Chiefs fans. Go Chiefs!